And so we see here that the devil does his work in parts. He starts by stealing, then he moves on to killing, and then he moves on to destroying. He does all these things a little step at a time. For example, in the story of the woman with the issue of blood in Mark chapter 5, from verse 25 to 34, Mark 5, 25 to 34, the problem started with just blood flowing, a drop at a time, a drop at a time. And the woman, when he expected the dropping to stop and nothing happened, went to the first doctor. The first doctor charged her. And instead of getting better, nothing happened. So she moved to the next doctor, and then to the next doctor, and then to the next doctor. And in the process, she became weaker. She became poorer, steadily, until she had nothing left at all. And by now she was much worse than at the beginning of the problem. Step by step by step. But the day Jesus Christ collided, the day that woman had a divine encounter, everything that the enemy had done over the years, over 12 years, were reversed in one single day. I prophesy to somebody listening to me today. It doesn't matter how long you have suffered, your suffering will end tonight. When you read Mark chapter 3, from verse 1 to 5, Mark chapter 3 from verse 1 to 5, the Bible tells us of a man with a withered hand. What does that mean? Once upon a time, the man had two strong hands. Then little by little, the hand became weaker and weaker and thinner until the hand can no longer do anything. They call it withered. Some of you will understand what that means. Once upon a time you were strong, you were healthy. Then little by little, you grew weaker and sicker. Some of you will understand. There was a time when you were very good at school. Then suddenly you got to a class, and instead of passing, you failed. You tried again and you failed. Some of you, your store used to be full of goods. But little by little, it became more and more empty. And some of you will understand. You were rich once. That's why you could go to the bank and borrow big money for big business. And then something went wrong. And then, instead of you being able to pay back the bank, the loan began to increase steadily until you don't even have any money to feed yourself. But when the Lord moved in, it took the devil years to wither the hand. In a single day, the withered hand became whole again. I don't know how God is going to do yours, but everything that had withered in your life will come back to wholeness today.